Hi, I'm Elizabeth Scarcella, and we are back at the Go Get Young Studios. But today, instead of being in my studio, we are visiting with Dr. Chein. He is going to talk to us today about anti-aging. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here with you today.
I'm glad to be here.
We are in beautiful Palm Springs, California, and today we are going to find out why Dr. Chein is doing the type of medicine that he's doing. What you're going to understand is that he doesn't do traditional internal medicine like you might think. He does something very different. He has a very specific term that he uses, and I was very interested to hear that. Dr. Chein, can you tell me what you call yourself?
I call myself a specialist in rehabilitation medicine, treating aging as a disease. Aging is a disease because it leads to death. Aging
is a disease because it leads to death. Imagine that, right? We age, we die. So are you saying that we won't ever die?
No, we can extend the life expectancy. Double what it is now in USA, male being 78, female being 88, average. We can double that easy, scientifically.
And we will be in good health while we're doubling it, not in some
correct
nursing home suffering and taking a lot of tax money and actually being miserable no matter how much money it costs. Am I right about that?
That's correct. Don't look at your present grandma and say, I don't want to look like her when I get there. No. You're going to look different when you get to her age because of what we like to advise you to do.
And Dr. Chein, what was that aha moment for you? That moment that you knew this is the type of medicine you wanted to practice. That you knew that traditional allopathic medicine was not for you.
What happened way back in 1981 actually, when Dr. Ruttman discovered that growth hormone was able to reverse 20 years of biological age.
20 years of biological age?
Yes, and it was published in New England Journal of Medicine. That was the aha, that was the aha that I said to myself, wow, I want to take that as a specialty.
And what were you doing at that time?
Regular rehabilitation medicine, stroke, heart attack, amputations, and all kinds of disabilities. But at that point, I said to myself, no, I'm going to treat, I'm going to go into aging.
And what was the reception in 1981 when, wow, I was just a little tiny young thing at that point. What was the reception when you told people that you were going to focus on rehabilitation of aging?
People thought I was crazy and doing something against God's will. They say God wanted us to die at 78, at 88, and you try to change that. It's against religion.
And what is your response to that?
So I actually went into the Bible and I looked up Genesis 6 verse 1. It says, thou shalt live to 120. I said, hey, you guys are wrong. God said thousands of years ago that thou shalt live to 120. So if you don't hit 120, you got something wrong. You got a problem.
And there we have it, folks. We are the ones that have something wrong, not the people in the Bible, regardless of what your faith and belief is. But what we do know with Dr. Chein and all of the amazing studies he's done is we will learn as you watch our videos, practicing with Dr. Chein and visiting with him, that aging is reversible. So Dr. Chein, from what I understand, you are saying that we don't need to have a horrible death where we are blind and can't hear and can't walk and we have to be infirmed and people taking care of us. That is not the way that we need to die.
No, we can. There's an animal, the seagull. The seagull, as they get old, they don't get arthritis, hypertension, heart disease, stroke. Can you imagine a seagull having a stroke and fly with one arm, one wing? No, there's no such thing.
They're not very good looking as it is. I don't want to see them like that.
God doesn't create that kind of animal. So they don't have disabilities like we do as they age. Old seagulls just suddenly drop off. Suddenly, one day, just drop off. And that's the way I want to go.
Me too. I want to just die in my sleep. I've always said that. I'm going to die in my sleep. But I always promised I was going to die by the time I was 85. And you're telling me I don't have to die at 85.
If seagulls can do it, we can do it.
Okay.
That's my concept.
Great. So Dr. Chein, I would love for you to be a part of our team. I would love for you to be a part of the Go Get Young team and teach all of us about how it is that we can reverse aging. Is that something that you would agree to?
I'd love to do that. That's my mission. That's my mission.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chein. It's been such a pleasure, and we will see you on the Go Get Young channel.